Oh man, psychological warfare on on par with what America did to Noriega in the 90s or 80s, 90s. Whenever we did that to Noriega, I think it was early 90s. I don't remember. It's not the point. The point is that if you don't know what that is, if you're too young to remember, there was this guy named Noriega. He was like a I can't remember all the details. Like I don't even remember what country he was in. Panama? Was he in Panama? Jesus Christ, I'm making myself look stupid right now. The point is that um, the U.S. we wanted him for whatever purpose. So the we had the military surround his house, and then we used psychological warfare in order to sap his to sap his morale by surrounding his house with loudspeakers, and we blasted music at him 24 hours a day. You know, songs like "Proud to Be an American" and "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses. Just all kinds of stuff. And it seems like someone, most likely the Israelis, but someone is doing this to Greta Thunberg's Freedom Flotilla or whatever the fuck it's called, the Gaza Flotilla. Um, which I found out while I was reading this article that she's not even the leader of the flotilla anymore. She was, but she got like voted out. She got cast out. She's not even allowed. She has to ride on a different boat. She's not allowed to ride on the leadership boat anymore. Like this girl is such a fucking joke that like even like every like cause that she gets involved with, she brings it down. Like she doesn't make causes more popular. She makes them less popular. People do not like her. She's just retarded. Now, I'm not Michael Knowles. I'm not going to walk that back either. I'm not going to be pressured into walking that back. This girl is a fucking retard. Absolute retarded human being. Greta Thunberg. I mean, look at her face. She's got one too many chromosomes, I'm telling you. Swedish professional protester Greta Thunberg and supporters now traveling in a 51 vessel convoy. 51 boats. Imagine you got that many fucking wealthy people, and yes, you're fucking wealthy, okay? You people, like, you all have the money to ride around in private fucking boats. Like, do you know how expensive boats are? All right, boats cost as much as houses. Like, this is like this type of stuff is like peak campaign shit. This is peak champagne socialism right here. A bunch of wealthy Eurofags in private fucking boats, some of them basically yachts, small yachts, but still yachts, sailing around the world having a giant professional circle jerk, trying to show everybody how big, how virtuous they are. It is the ultimate champagne socialist virtue signal. I'm going to take my private boat and I'm going to sail around the world for Gaza. Meh. Like they already did this once. They got caught. Then they got deported, and it was hilarious. But anyway, um, supporters now traveling in a 51 vessel convoy to Hamas terrorist infested Gaza have a problem. Opponents have hijacked their radios and communication systems to play Abba on repeat and block out any other comms within the anti-Israel fleet. That is fucking hilarious. That is hysterical. The global Samud flotilla alleges the ongoing radio jamming incidents using the mellifluous tones of the legendary mellifluous tones of the legendary Swedish supergroup to be the work of an Israeli attack. It probably is the Israelis, and if it is, good on them. This is what this shit is hilarious. This is some of the funniest stuff. Like, oi vey, we got these goyim out here on boats. Let's make them listen to Dancing Queen 24 hours a day. Quote, we are witnessing these psychological operations firsthand right now, but we will not be intimidated, they added. Samud in Arabic means steadfastness or steadfast perseverance, the NBC News reported. See, and again, a spokesperson. They're not talking to Greta Thunberg because Greta Thunberg doesn't speak for this movement anymore. She's not a leader of this little fucking circle jerk anymore. Now she's just a participant. because she fucking sucks and everybody hates her. The protesters were subjected to hours of relentless playing of Lay All Your Love on Me by the pop band and a possible nod to Thunberg's own nationality, the outlet confirmed. Definitely. Like, sir, I guarantee that's the reason why they chose Abba. Is Lay All Your Love on Me the only song they played? They didn't have like an ABBA playlist, you know? Like I said, a fucking Dancing Queen. That's the only ABBA song I really know with Dancing Queen. I'm sure somebody can name like a couple other ABBA songs and be like, oh, okay, I know that one. But Dancing Queen is the only one that pops in my mind whenever I think of ABBA. Actually, you know what? Fucking let's see real fast. ABBA's greatest hits. Oh, they have a greatest hits album. Good. Damn, they had a greatest hits album already in 1975. Holy shit! How long were these guys around? Uh, yeah, I've never heard of any of these songs. So long. I do. People need love. Bang a boomerang. Another town, another train. Mamma Mia. Is that the song that's like? Hmm. I've never heard of any of these songs. Well, and then the song that they fuck is there another fucking this one's from '92. Yeah, see, Dancing Queen is the number one song on the '92 Greatest Hits album. So, yeah, there's "Lay All Your Love on Me." Okay, yeah, that came out in 1980. So this came after their first Greatest Hits record. Two of their bigger songs, I reckon. Um, yeah, I've never heard of any of these songs. I'm gonna be honest with you, never heard of any of them except for Dancing Queen. It's literally the only ABBA song I know, apparently. Multiple ships in the activist flotilla are understood to be targeted by the intrusions, GB News reports. They're jamming our radio. Yasmin Akar, a member of the GSF, despaired in a video while ABBA blasted in the background. We don't know where this is coming from, the sound, but other vessels are experiencing the same thing. Fuck off. According to maritime protesters, Israeli military drones targeted 5 of the vessels on Tuesday, damaging mass and communication equipment. Yeah, that was never proven that they were actually attacked physically by drones. And in fact, the one video they released of them being attacked by drones, it was actually like them shooting a flare into the air and then the flare falling back down and setting their own boat on fire. So there's literally no proof that they were actually attacked by Israeli drones. That's the problem. These people are just liars. They're just flagrant liars who have no problem lying through their fucking teeth. That's why even if I was open to the idea that, you know, the mean Israelis are picking on the poor defenseless Gazans, even if I was like willing to get on board with that, the fact that I would have to lock arms with these terrible shitty fucking people, these absolute garbage Eurotrash liars, I wouldn't want to anyway, because fuck these people. Actually bad people here who just lie to you. The fleet sailed from Barcelona at the end of August and has been roiled by internal fighting and faction disputes ever since, as Breitbart News reported. And that's where I first read about Greta getting booted from her leadership position. The Swedish agitator previously attempted to make the journey in June when she and her fellow pro-Palestine activists were detained and deported by Israel. Good. It's an active fucking war zone. They did you guys a favor. Like, they're going to show up, and they're like, imagine they made it. It's just like, and the Israelis were like, you know what? Just let them go to Gaza. And they got to that dock somewhere along, you know, the shore, and they brought the supplies into Gaza, and then as soon as like they got the supplies off the boat, like a bunch of them would have been kidnapped and probably raped. Like I'm sure, I'm almost positive that's what would have happened, or some of them would have just been shot outright. This fate looks certain to be repeated this time around. Israel has said it will not allow the flotilla to reach the war-torn territory. Quote, Israel will not allow vessels to enter an active combat zone and will not allow any breach of the lawful naval blockade. Foreign Minister spokesman Oren Marmorstein, I'm not sure how you pronounce Marmorstein, whatever, told AFP. Quote, it's their intent. If their intentions are sincere, they should transfer any such aid to the nearby Ashkelon Marina so it can be forwarded promptly to the Gaza Strip in a nonviolent manner, he said. So yeah, no, I think this whole story is funny. Just psychological warfare, using it against people. And you want to know what? Even if it, let's go, like, even if it's like, I don't think it's necessarily the Israelis. Like, I don't think it's literally like the IDF or Mossad doing this, because I don't think they would waste the resources to do this shit. But I would not be shocked if this were like Israeli trolls, just trolls who are Israelis who are doing this because fuck these fucking Eurotrash assholes, champagne socialists who are going to come here and virtue signal, all over this conflict. It's stupid, it's retarded, and yeah, fuck Greta Thunberg. So, yep. Yeah, no, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to like and sub. Be sure to like the video and sub to the channel, and follow all my links in the description down below, and follow me on X, and throw me an Abba song.